What's happening, everybody? Have I forgotten what it's like to be obese? I've gotten this comment a few times, and I'm guessing it's because of the way that I talk in some of my videos. A lot of the things that I say, like drop your excuses, do what it takes, want it bad enough and it will happen. And I feel that people just see me now and they can't really picture me as I was before. So they say things that I'm too far removed, or maybe it's just it was too long ago. You've forgotten what it was like to feel obese. You've forgotten what it was like to go to the gym as someone who's overweight. Maybe you just have forgotten those feelings and you're just saying these things. A lot of people may say that, you know, it's hard, man. You don't know what it was like because you are who you are now, so you don't remember. And I just don't really understand how people can think that I've managed to forget 20 years of my life. I remember all the days of being a big guy, of being obese, of being made fun of every day in school, being beaten up and talked about just because of the way I looked. I remember going to the gym and being in pain and feeling my insides about to explode. I remember those feelings, but what I think people don't understand is that a lot of those feelings I embraced. When I was losing the weight and I was running on the treadmill, I ran so much when I was first starting, because I thought you had to do cardio to lose weight, so I would just run and run and run. And I ran so much that I gave myself a herniated disc and I could barely bend over. But I didn't say, oh, well, I guess I better stop. I've messed up. I can't even lose weight right because I give myself a herniated disc by running on the treadmill. I continued to run after that, and I continued to work out even when the doctor said it's probably a bad idea. I'm not telling anyone else to do that. I'm saying what I did because I didn't care about the pain of working out. I didn't care about how hard it was. I didn't care if it was going to kill me at one point. I was so determined to reach the goal that I set for myself, nothing else mattered. So when people say, oh, you must have just forgotten what it was like because you're just telling us that we need to do this, this, and this. I'm saying those things because I do remember. I'm saying those things because I know what it is like, and I'm trying to express to all of you exactly the mindset that you have to have. There are going to be days where you will not want to do any of this. There are going to come times where things are going to get extremely difficult for you to even wonder why you're doing what you're doing. But those are the feelings that I was ready for. I waited for them and I knew that they would come, and I was ready to do exactly anything that I needed to do. I would run and run, and I heard this saying, and I think it was actually Will Smith who said it, that if he was to get on a treadmill next to someone,
I'm not afraid to die on a treadmill. I will not be outworked, right? Period. You might have more talent than me, you might be smarter than me, you might be sexier than me, but if we get on the treadmill together, right, there's two things. You're getting off first, or I'm gonna die.
But that's honestly something that I thought of a lot when I was starting to lose weight. Is I would be in so much pain, I'd be so tired, I didn't want to go some nights, but I still went. And I remember those feelings, and I let them happen, and I liked them. After a while of being in so much pain and having my heart beat out of my chest, I was embracing that pain so much that it made me push harder. On the hardest days, on the days that I wanted to quit the most, are the days that I did the most, are the days that I pushed myself further, because I was so caught up in this is what I have to do that I made myself push harder than I ever thought I could. There is no possible way that I could forget such a huge part of my life. I've only been living the way that I've been living for roughly the past 3.5 years, which is nothing compared to the many other years that I've lived as being obese. I say the things I say, I do the things I do, and I continue to do the things I do because I have found so much happiness in doing these things. Once you stop trying to be a victim and no one is against you. You are not a victim because of the place that you are in being overweight. You can't look at yourself because you're overweight that everyone's against you and that your problems are worse than this person's and that's why you can't lose weight. And every time you think, oh man, I gotta go eat healthy again, I can't go eat the pizza, I can't go eat the chocolate, I gotta go and work out, I gotta go get out of breath, I gotta go get sweaty, this sucks. I don't wanna do any of that. That sounds awful. I wanna chill at home, play video games, and eat Oreos. It sounds a lot better. And I would think of those feelings that would have been better if I would have just stayed home and chilled, but that wouldn't have got me anywhere closer to where I wanted to be. You need to realize, whoever is having thoughts that this is just too hard, that it is too difficult to reach the goals that you want to reach, it is going to be difficult, and that's okay, I guess is what I'm trying to say. It's okay for things to be hard. It's okay for things to take a long time, because it's all relative to realize that in the end, you're gonna reach something that you've wanted for so long. So these feelings of pain and these feelings of hunger, these are the things that you have to control. Your mind is in control of wanting to just say, screw it, and quit, and just go eat and not go to the gym. When those feelings come up, you need to embrace that pain and that sweat and those feelings that you want to quit, and know that those are working towards the goal that you want to be. When you're hungry, that is just that feeling inside. You know that it's working. You know that I am hungry, but that's getting me closer to where I want to be. I'm not telling anyone to go nuts and hurt themselves. I'm not saying to go into the gym and run until your legs fall off and you break all your bones. But I am telling you that you and anyone out there that thinks that this is too hard, that you can push yourself so much further than what you are allowing yourself to reach. You get to a point, you get to a wall, you get to a rep, and you're like, this hurts, and you stop. But that's when you need to keep going. Once again, I don't remember exactly who said this, but I think it was Muhammad Ali saying he didn't start counting the reps until they hurt. He could do 100, and then it started to hurt, and that's when 1 started. That's the mindset that you have to have. You have to allow yourself to feel pain and hunger, and then let it drive you more. I hope you guys understand what I meant by this video. I hope you can take away and realize that I will never forget who I was. It has made me who I am today. It has made me stronger. It has made me more compassionate to those who were in my position, and I want to be able to help people realize how much potential they truly have. It's so much more than you may think. If you're still watching, please do me a favor, go on down, drop a like on the video. It always helps me out, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.